Today we're in Madison, Wisconsin at the offices of AFSCME, the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees. We're in the final days of the petition drive to recall Scott Walker, the governor of Wisconsin.
Exactly 1 month ago, the people of Wisconsin urged us to launch a grassroots campaign to save Wisconsin from Scott Walker's extreme agenda that has enriched his friends and powerful corporate special interests at the expense of working middle-class families. From Superior to Beloit to La Crosse to Milwaukee and all points in between, the people of Wisconsin are rising up and standing in the cold for hours every day to collect signatures from their friends and neighbors.
Are you registered to vote?
Yep.
Good. Okay, you'll need to bring a valid ID.
I'm here for many reasons. He seems to make laws to uphold himself.
He came in the midterm election sweep that brought in all the Tea Party.
He declared a special session. He introduced a number of bills. These bills gave him extraordinary powers that governors don't currently have. The 11th bill, that was called a budget repair bill. Included in that bill was a proposal to completely strip public and unions of all of their bargaining rights. A public revolution started. It was just an incredible turn of events.
We're sleeping at the Capitol every couple of nights with our kid. My husband's texted me and asked if he should forward my mail to my new house. I'm like, nope, keep the bill, send a toothbrush.
We continue to watch with fascination as what we had thought was just going to be a little bit of time to expose the bill to turn into this tremendous public opposition that we thought surely the governor will realize that he has to compromise and not take away workers' rights. The workers agreed to give him the economic concessions that he was demanding, but his real goal was to destroy the unions.
Hello, my name is Scott Walker, and I am the worst governor ever.
He gutted education, he gutted health care, he turned down billions of dollars from the federal government that would have built high-speed rail in Wisconsin.
Since Scott Walker signed his anti-worker budget into law in June, more than 27,000 Wisconsinites have lost their jobs. And a new report was just released that shows under Scott Walker's watch, Wisconsin now leads the nation in job losses.
Wisconsin has a law which provides for the recall of actually all state and even federal elected officials. You have to wait a year after the person takes office before you can recall them. The 25% threshold is 540,000. So they want to come in with 720 just to make sure that they have enough signatures that'll be found eligible that they can actually get the recall on the ballot.
Today we are making history. What we have done in just 60 days is monumental. We have successfully collected more than 1 million signatures.
An exuberant crowd in Madison as a parade of people submit signatures in the effort to recall Governor Scott Walker.
The petition drive resulted in the collection of more than 1 million signatures to recall Governor Walker, more than 400,000 above the number required to trigger a recall election.
How many estimated pages do you think you have? We have approximately 152,000 pages.
This represents the most participated in major recall effort in American history.
If Walker gets recalled, he'll only be the third governor in the history of the country to be recalled.
This is how democracy works. This is the people's voice, the people's action against the corporate dollars that Scott Walker has.
People in this country and around the world who've been getting stepped on for years have finally had enough, and they're beginning to fight back.
Good evening, Wisconsin! Scott Walker, can you hear us now? The Wisconsin Progressive Movement, the movement that gave this state its honor, the movement that made Wisconsin the laboratory of democracy, was built in the rural counties and the small towns of this state.
This recall process has been life-changing for many of us. We have forged lifelong friendships, and we have formed a group that is now engaged in the political process that affects our very lives.
What people must understand is that democracy is not an event. Democracy is a life.
Our responsibility as citizens doesn't end at the ballot box. We have proven that democracy is alive and kicking in the state of Wisconsin.